Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to Toronto. So Golden State. Will get the first possession. Timeout. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
To the middle. Back to Wagner. And they double up Wagner. Clock at 6. Banchero outside. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Curry with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Kept alive. Howard kicks it out to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Curry. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Banchero. And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Andrew Bogut. The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Now, here's Green. That's to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Bogut. Excellent D from Howard. Now, Wagner, defended by Turkoglu. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And doing what he does best, Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Now Howard, following the miss by Turkoglu from deep. Outside, Suggs. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Pass to Howard. Wagner wide open. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Trains the three-pointer.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. White. Good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need this. Another miss by Orlando. Warriors leading by 6. Drummond the screen. Pass to Curry. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Suggs looking around. Miller up on top. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Howard. 1 second left. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Howard's got 6.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now Roy. Miller outside. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside. Here's Carter. Over Roy. Back to Kuminga. Reeves outside. And there's the drive. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And you know the drive is coming from Reeves, but you still can't stop it.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Kuminga with it. Picked up by Banchero. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly. They clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Oh, get out of his way. Kuminga so explosive on the attack.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Banchero. Over Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Here's Isaac. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Shots good by Miller. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors with some changes. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Suggs. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Roy goes in. Oh my goodness! What a play!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Here's Roy, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Now, here's Roy. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now, here's Curry. 3-point lead.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
For 3, Roy. Pass to Banchero. And here is Suggs. Driving in. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the runway was clear for Suggs, and he didn't let it go to waste.
Outside, White. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
So they take the lead. Howard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Roy. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we've got second-half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Orlando now. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Buckner from long range.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Curry outside. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Back to Howard. Plays it up and banks it in. Howard's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And they will fall over the back on the play.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
Curry, good.
3 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. To the middle. Here's Miller. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body. And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Magic trailed by 3. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Isaac misses. Reeves right side. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Reeves. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 1. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by Orlando. And it goes down 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Yep, that one goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Reeves outside. There's a screen. Right wing. 18 feet out. Suggs with the steal. Miller outside. Pass to Suggs. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Orlando shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 9. The layup off target.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Seconds left to play in the 3rd. To the inside. Whoa!
And how about the rim rattler from Kuminga, really showing off the bounce there.
Pass to Chapman. And Wagner has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. For 3, Roy. And the three ball is good. Roy's got the lead up to 3 now for the match.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Turkoglu. Pass to Curry. The tray. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
White with it. And White with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Curry outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That one goes in. Miller's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Van Carroll looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. Howard's shot is good.
And in his day, one of the top scorers in the league. Howard turning back the clock.
White outside. Curry outside. From deep. And down goes the three.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. So both teams changing it up here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Proves it down. What an assist!
And you know Howard wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
Here's White. Shoots the three. Everything's within Curry's range.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
The shot misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, what a play inside.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Here's Suggs. Now Banchero.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Curry with it. Got by Suggs. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
Now White.
Number 12. Andrew Bogut.
Curry outside. Shot clock at 6. And so they foul intentionally.
Charlie Wilson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Andrew Bogut. Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
Suggs outside. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Green rips down the board. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
Too short, up all night, baby. Album number 16.
Yeah. Put up, I don't hang with rats. That's some new type. Get a on the news type. Don't screw type. Just said, do a crew type. I got a